Welcome back to another episode of Science with Sarah.
And Dad.
And
so
as always, we have
Hannah.
she's usually
Okay.
our camera person, but today it's Mama.
Yeah. Thank you, Mom. Say hi.
So Hannah, you
Hi.
had something special happen this morning, right? What happened?
When I was watering our plants, I found this.
And if you haven't seen the video yet, we planted some veggies in our garden. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it yet. All right. And here we go.
And so what did you find when you were out watering our garden?
I found this snake skin
You found a snake. You thought it was a snake at first, huh?
at first.
It looks just like a snake, doesn't it?
It
Look how
kinda-
long this thing is.
It kind of creeps me out.
And it's very rare, I think,
To
Yeah.
that
find it.
in a whole piece.
So this is just brand new because we were out there yesterday and did not see this.
No.
And it still feels a little pliable, right? It's not very crunchy. So I think this just recently happened.
Yes.
So
And I can tell some facts.
yeah, we were doing some reading on this and trying to learn. And when baby snakes, they grow pretty fast.
Yes.
So do you think they shed a
Oh.
lot or a little?
Oh, and that reminds
I
me.
think I'm gonna guess they shed about once every week.
Oh, and Hannah, that reminds me of the time when we were on a walk with our friends Thatcher and Rachel, as you might know from one of our videos. So yeah, so once when we were on a walk with our friends, we saw a snake nest with snake eggs.
Yeah,
Remember
that's
that
right.
day, Hannah?
Oh yeah.
You guys found a snake nest.
Yeah.
So, so when they're little, they can shed upwards of like every other week because they're growing so fast. But when they get to be an adult, they'll do it 2 to maybe 4 times a year.
Whoa.
And so while they're living, what's that?
Can I tell them that inside out?
Yeah, so while they're living, they will start growing new skin. And when their new skin is done and ready, that's when the old skin is ready to be shed.
And when
And
that's
did you
shed,
know
And here.
that to get it off, what do they do with their face? How do you think they get it off?
they rub it against a rock or a log.
Yeah, they
Yes,
take their face and rub it
loosen
on
it
a,
up.
yep.
To loosen it up.
and that tears the
Hannah.
opening. And so then what happens after that?
And can you tell us facts?
They can also go in the water to help loosen it up.
Yep.
And when the snakes shed their skin, it's not. This is actually the inside, because when the snakes shed their skin, it's actually inside out.
Yeah, it's kind of like taking a sock off, right? If you were to
But
start pulling a
it-
sock and it would stay on, see how it
See?
comes off inside out, just like that. So that's kind of what the snake is doing. And it's kind of neat. If you look at it, you can actually see like its eyes and its mouth and its face. It's really cool looking.
So this might be scary.
And you
to
can
some
see the bottom scales are very different from the top scales. And yeah, so that's kind of a cool find and a fun little video we got to do,
people. So
huh?
this might be scary to some people, but sometimes it's not scary at all.
It's also
Yeah.
very light.
And I would say if you find a snake skin, just make sure there's no snake around before you go touch it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it should be pretty safe. Just make sure there's no other snakes around. All right, so remember to learn, have fun, and watch Science with Sarah. And we'll see you later.
Bye.